Warning: the following video contains explicit language, which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
You're going based off of my ghost box replies, dude. God dang.
Looks like your boy Cecil ain't too happy with us today, and we're gonna find out why in episode 6 of Big Mad, Highstreet Paranormal, A Victim's Tale. Now you might remember our boy Cecil here from
The dark side of J for K, Highstreet Paranormal.
Well, we learned in that video how he likes to exploit Kanika's death for profit, how he's a fake psychic, and a weirdo. But he didn't take too kindly to that, and he had a few choice words for us. So let's hear what our resident psychic has to say.
Here we go, Mr. Random News, 1,000 subscribers. He says to get that Kanika cash, he thinks I'm like Candace Starr.
Cool, I guess, but that shit wasn't getting any views. And so he started making Kanika videos.
That shit wasn't getting any views? Bruh, you're hitting me up after I got hacked and deleted. I had one song that had over 113,000 plays. So what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
And since there's no evidence of that on YouTube anywhere, that's questionable. Me, this first one, well, let's just let him tell you.
It's when you see how they take clips of people? Look, I was living at Tim's at this time.
Which is completely irrelevant to what he says in the video.
You see how they take clips of people's videos so they can put shit in people's heads? This is me defending myself against when I was beefing with people 3 years ago. Yeah,
around the time he switched up and started making that Kanika cash. Just like I said. But he would know that if he let the video play forward. But he's too busy crying. But you'll see in a second.
Hey, Random News. You have been misled, bro.
See, the only people that are misled are anybody who's ever supported this dude or gave him a donation. Because he's a complete fraud. And I'm going to prove that at the end of the video. Not like I haven't already.
He said he was going on YouTube looking for content. This is your content.
No shit, Sherlock. You think Goofy just pop up in my inbox all of a sudden like magic?
You ain't no different than Ira Stevo, Order of Magnitude, or any of them other fuck-ass people, bro. Funny thing is I've watched your videos before. I actually kind of like you.
Yeah, you see, your boy C-Love's been a fan of the channel for a while. You know, when I'm making fun of everybody else.
But now that you're going along with the agenda of these other people, I realize that you don't have a problem with being dishonest with your supporters.
See, my agenda for being on here has been clear from the start. I'm here to expose goofies like him.
The world can know who I am. Kanika Zika's ghost box says.
Yeah, see what I mean? He decided he was going to be psychic overnight.
For the first... He said that I assumed to be psychic overnight. That's a lie. That's a lie, dude.
Is it really, though? Because when you go look at his oldest videos, it goes from family shit and rap to I know who killed Kanika. So yeah, you became psychic overnight.
Or two, of her death, I was the only person in the whole world. Random News, the only reason why you're skeptical about paranormal research is because all a skeptic is someone who's never had a paranormal experience.
See, now he's talking like he knows me at all. I never said the paranormal was impossible. All I've ever said was, these people can't do it. And then I proved that they can't. That's it. It might be people out there that can do this stuff. I just know for a fact he's not one of them.
And how does it feel knowing that you gotta sit there and talk shit about people on YouTube that you don't know just to grow a fan base?
See, it feels a lot better than exploiting somebody's death for profit and then coming online slandering people for murder all day.
And I don't get Kanika money. I heard you say that at the beginning of the video. Dude, I don't get Kanika money. I turn down donations when people try to give me money on Kanika. I've never wanted or accepted any money from Kanika, bruh.
Yeah, and if you buy that bullshit, then you might also buy the fact that he's never touched a drug a day in his life.
I bet you've talked about Kanika's case, and I bet you've received a donation. Not directly towards Kanika's name, but I'm sure that you built your little 1,000 subscribers off of talking about Kanika's case. I can almost guarantee it.
You see, there he goes lying again. I don't make Kanika videos because I don't know what happened to Kanika. I wasn't there, so I wouldn't claim to know. What I do is expose and laugh at goofies like this who make videos titled like this. And if you're wondering, yeah, that's the face of a whole goofy.
And I guarantee you that somebody gave your dumb ass a motherfucking donation.
See, we're not exploiting anybody's death over here. When people donate to my channel, it's because they like laughing at you and goofies like you. Nothing more.
But to say, oh, Cecil wasn't getting no plays off of his music, so he had to go and be a psychic overnight. Being a paranormal researcher does not make you a psychic.
I mean, if that's the case, why is he going around making videos telling people that he's a psychic? I mean, he clearly can't spell psychic, but I think you know what he meant.
We use actual science tools. Ghost box, EVP recorder, EMF detectors. We use actual tools to communicate with the spirits.
No, it's more like he's a tool claiming to communicate with spirits.
That just goes to show your lack of education when it comes to paranormal research.
Yeah, and the title just shows your lack of education. Now, that was just his first rant. This second one's even better, because he just keeps putting his foot in his mouth. So let's enjoy.
What's everybody doing? We're going to talk about the Kanika Jenkins Ghost Box sessions.
Just a heads up, he's not going to talk about the Kanika Jenkins Ghost Box sessions.
Listen, because there's this news outlet on YouTube from the Kanika Jenkins community. Actually, somebody that I actually used to enjoy watching until he went after me for no reason.
I would after him for the same reason I go after everybody, because he's a whole goofy.
And he said that my music didn't do any numbers, so I switched over and became a psychic overnight.
You notice the only thing in the video he seems to be able to address is the comment I made about his music, but he's not addressing anything he said about the Kanika case at all.
So I guess in his mind, being a paranormal researcher means you're a psychic.
My video was to prove that he wasn't a psychic at all. He's the only one that comes on here calling himself a psychic, not me.
I know people speak on paranormal stuff and don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I think he's talking about himself right now.
Because he's one of those kind of YouTubers who wants to believe that there's dirtbags out there who are ciphering money off the internet in the name of Kanika Jenkins.
Yeah, and since I've proven that repeatedly already, we all know that's true.
Although he's done Kanika Jenkins investigations.
There he is, lying on me, telling his audience that I did Kanika Jenkins investigations. Find one on my page, please.
And benefited off of it by getting views and subscribers, and I'm sure he's received a donation a time or two.
Now, for someone who claims that people lie on him and slander him all day, it seems like he's doing a lot of lying and slandering right now.
So, we're going to talk about my link to Kanika Jenkins and my transition from music to paranormal.
You see, he doesn't want to talk about the fact that he told everybody he knows who killed Kanika. He just wants to talk about bullshit nobody gives a fuck about. But it should be entertaining.
It was Kanika's case who made me want to get into paranormal research.
Yeah, like I said, Kanika died and he became psychic overnight.
It was my girlfriend's idea to do a ghost box session on live stream. It was around the time live stream started on YouTube. The Kanika story wasn't even popping yet.
So now he wants you to believe that he was the only person on YouTube that said anything about Kanika when it first happened. Come on, people.
Turns out I was the only one in the whole world doing Kanika Jenkins ghost box sessions the first couple months of her death.
So he wants you to believe that Candace Starr and the rest of the goofies just didn't exist yet.
I didn't know anything about YouTube donations. I didn't even know people were giving out money. But I did link my PayPal because I seen other big YouTubers doing it.
So he put his PayPal up because he was the first person doing Kanika Jenkins ghost box sessions. But then he said,
and I don't get Kanika money.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Once people started sending me money, though, and I don't get Kanika money, I didn't even know how to retrieve the money.
Yeah, you know what that face is. This dude's gonna sit there and say he got a PayPal, but yet he don't know how to retrieve the money.
It took me 3 days to get the first couple dollars out of my PayPal because the PayPal link was there for looks.
The PayPal was there for looks. I don't even got a joke for that.
So I didn't even know how to use the PayPal thing.
We get it. You just knew how to go online, set up the PayPal account, set your credit card to it, and then set it up on your YouTube page. You just didn't know how to get the money off of. It all sounds believable to me.
So once the money did start coming, eventually, I had to figure out how to retrieve that money.
But didn't he just tell you he'd never accepted any Kanika cash?
I turned down donations. when people try to give me money on Kanika. I've never wanted or accepted any money from Kanika, bruh. But I wasn't getting thousands of dollars off of doing Kanika Jenkins Ghost Box sessions.
I never said nor claimed how much money this dude made off of it. I just said he did.
A supporter might send me $20 once in a while. I turn down donations when people try to give me money on Kanika. Oh, but I wasn't getting rich off of doing Kanika Jenkins Ghost Box sessions.
Clearly he's not rich, but he admits he got Kanika cash. So the next time you hear him saying shit like this,
I don't get Kanika money.
Call him a whole goofy and keep it moving.
And once it came to a point where Teresa Martin said that she didn't want people obsessing over her daughter over the internet.
You know, the whole thing he built his channel off of.
And she don't want nobody messing around on her daughter's name. When Kanika said, leave it alone.
Man, not only did Teresa tell him to leave it alone, Kanika did too. Check that out.
I pretty much left it alone for the most part.
This dude sure does like to lie, doesn't he? He literally just made videos this week.
To say that my music was garbage.
Yeah, I spent less than 2 seconds talking about his music, and not once did I say it was garbage. So he's lying on me again.
I was growing and becoming a big Kanika Jenkins YouTuber, but I didn't want to be popular for being a Kanika Jenkins YouTuber.
And if that was the case, you would think he would stop making these videos at this point, right?
How many people you know in the world who cared enough about Kanika to make a song about getting justice for her?
Quite a few, actually. There's even a mixtape. Check it out.
Set Kanika
Dude rapping in car.
Camera facing the face, but the shades tell us. The strong survive though. How you go live and commit a crime?
Inspector Ratchet.
Getting killed out here in these cold streets, risking their life to succeed. That girl Kanika lost her life cause a nigga wanted her in the sheets.
Aquarius Jazz.
Where is Nikita? Stupid Melissa. They say she walked through the freezer. But
Debbie Durag.
They got blood on their hands and they tried to clean it up. Screaming, that's fucking Kanika. I am Kanika.
See, there's been a ton of goofies trying to boost that rap career off for Kanika. Not just you, buddy.
I stopped doing Kanika videos every day because her mom asked us to leave it alone. You're talking about somebody who deleted an account that benefited off of Kanika's name unknowingly.
No, I think he knew very well.
The world to know who I am. Kanika Jenkins Ghost Box. I didn't know that I was going to get that much algorithm on that channel, but all in all, I deleted it anyway.
Funny, he's now admitting to deleting that channel. So I saw a bunch of videos where he claimed
that Steve-O's friend hacked and deleted my 7-year-old music channel. He hacked and deleted my music channel. Okay, this white dude right here, he does cold cases with paranormal research.
Yeah, much like Aquarius Jazz, when he's backed in the corner, he's not above playing the race card.
But even though I am a white dude who does care and have done Kanika Jenkins Ghost Box sessions, I get accused of not being authentic about it. That I'm just trying to benefit off of it.
See what I mean about playing the victim? Now he wants to deflect about what he did and just make it out like I came after him because he's a white guy, not because he's a goofy.
And seeing the big misunderstanding this guy must have had of me just because he sees a white dude holding a ghost box for Kanika.
Yeah, this dude's probably one of the biggest hypocrites on YouTube. He claims people slander him all the time. Then he jumps online and starts slandering everybody. So you know me, I decided to confront him. And your boy got big mad. Yeah, this idiot decided to put this video up claiming he was going to predict the future again. So let's see what happened when I called him out.
Would have went to work and still got the $300 a week, which would have been a stimulus check every month. It all makes sense. I don't know the future. Hey, Random News, why are you a jackass?
What can I say? I can't help myself.
I'm basically doing a guesstimation based off of the climate I see in politics. I'm guessing, which is my word of saying I'm trying to predict.
And he could have made that his title. Instead, he chose to go with a clickbait title.
But Random News, you're a jackass. You seen that I was getting hated on, and you lied about why you went in on me.
Again, he was already subbed to my channel, so he knows full well why I went in on him.
You support and watch some of my haters. You seen them talking about me. You believed every word they said.
No, I didn't believe every word they said. I believed every word he said. You know, like these words.
16, 17-year-old boy, and there's younger girls, 10 or 11. or even younger, are trying to do stuff to you, a young boy. Well, we were doing shit behind our parents' back. We were doing sexual shit. And them girls approached me with this shit. I feel like them girls were molested because they were approaching me and my brother, Joey, with it.
See, guys, Cecil's the victim here. How the 17-year-old supposed to fight off 9, 8, and 10-year-olds, right?
And you did a fucking video on me. Thanks for the promo. But it's too bad that all these people are talking shit about me. Ain't none of it true.
See, these people that he says are so-called hating on him never told him to come online and tell the world that he used to mess with 9, 10, and 11-year-olds.
At least if you're going to attack somebody you don't know for whatever random news reason.
Give him a round of applause, everybody. It took him all night to come up with that joke.
At least be honest about what you say about people.
See, I didn't say anything about this dude. I joked on him, but everything in my video was his own words.
If I did a segment on you, Mr. Random News, you know what I would do? I would be honest.
And we all know that's not true since he's been lying on me throughout this entire video.
I would be honest about what I see, but not what I see on your haters page.
You see, I came after you because of your Kanika videos. The other shit that I found on other people's pages, well, that was just extra.
I did not attack you at all. Why don't you cover what I said about your Kanika info?
And just like every other Kanika fraud I confront, he's not going to answer that question whatsoever.
No, I did not. I clown Kanika clowns. Well, I'm not a Kanika clown.
No, he's definitely a Kanika clown. One of the biggest ones, actually.
Monifa not only set her up, but also was the one who killed her.
Where'd you get this information from, sir?
Kanika Jenkins Ghost Box Sessions.
Hey guys, we got a live one here. Sir, please put the pipe down and get some rest.
And there was so much fuckery and drama surrounding Kanika's name, and I didn't like that. There was so many people making videos about Kanika that was not evident.
You mean kind of like telling people Monifa took her organs when her organs were never taken?
You got paid for your organs. Nifa. I did not like it, so I moved on to other things.
Did you really, though? You should really check your page before you say stupid shit like that.
I'm not one of those people that you usually go after. I don't use Kanika's name. So once the money did start coming, eventually, I had to figure out how to retrieve that money.
Now, if you can't tell by your boy's voice, this is around the time that most of these frauds started exposing themselves. So hold on to your hat, because he's about to give his whole little scheme away.
And being a paranormal researcher is a certain type of scientist. It's not psychic. So why'd you call me a psychic?
Is he kidding me right now? My whole video was to prove he's not psychic. So when did I call him one?
I called myself one? Well, if I did, I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean?
It means you're looking at the face of a whole goofy. Let's remind him of what he did.
A lot of times I've unlocked psychic abilities without any knowledge of it.
Yeah, foot in the mouth real quick.
Because I know there is some psychic abilities there with me. So why'd you call me a psychic? And I so bad want to use them for good.
You know, like predicting celebrities' deaths.
I predicted people's deaths. I predicted Nipsey Hussle's death. So why'd you call me a psychic? I seen death coming for XXX. So why'd you call me a psychic? And these are reasons why I know I have predictive psychic ability. So why'd you call me a psychic?
So who called him psychic? Because it clearly wasn't me. But let's continue to let him bury himself.
I said her friend choked her out.
Which, without solid proof, is slander.
She probably did. What? Did my ghost box replies say that she used her hands?
Well, in your world, that's exactly what the ghost box told you.
This Kanika Jenkins ghost box session, we were getting the answer that Monifa not only set her up, but also was the one who killed her.
Again, he wants you to believe Kanika told him this shit.
She was choked. She was strangled by Monifa's bare hands. Nobody knows how Kanika died.
So why would he make his followers believe that he knew how she died?
My opinion, I believe that Monifa is responsible.
See, and there's that slander he likes to talk about again. He just loves to do that to people.
That's my opinion, based off my paranormal research.
No more like a bold-faced lie based off the fact that you don't want to own up to what you said.
I said that Kanika said it. I never said I had proof. Paranormal research is not proof.
Hold on, did we just hear that right? Let's hear that again.
Paranormal research is not proof.
See how it's not hard to get these goofies to expose themselves when you confront them with their own words? Now, this is the dude that wants you to believe he talks to Kanika, Kobe, Brian, and everybody else. But now, all of a sudden, his paranormal research doesn't mean anything. So why does anybody donate to him when he's just wasting their time?
I didn't say it was proof. I didn't say it was proof. But follow your instinct. Nobody knows the proof, and you can't prove nothing with paranormal research.
Now, those are his words, not mine. Just because this goofy can't prove anything with paranormal research doesn't mean there's not people out there that can.
You said that she choked her out. That's slander. But no, I never said that, hey, Monifa, you choked your friend out, and I'm going to make videos about it every day and call your job and try to get you fired for murder.
Yeah, I never said he was going to call Monifa's job and try to get her fired. I said that he said
she was strangled by Monifa's bare hands. There's a difference between what people do to me and what I do to Monifa.
Yeah, the difference is you can't prove Monifa did anything. But everybody on the internet could prove that you did what you said you did to kids because you said it.
Nobody knows how she died.
Maybe he should go tell that to the goofy who uploaded this video.
But I'm not claiming that it's a true fact that Monifa choked her out. You're putting words in my mouth.
And again, I can't put words in your mouth if your goofy ass said the shit.
She was strangled by Monifa's bare hands. I feel, my opinion, based off of my research, that Monifa's responsible for the death of Kanika.
And since all his research is based off of paranormal investigations that he just said proves nothing, then he's full of shit.
How she killed her? I don't know. He said you know the past, present, and future. Oh.
Now that's the sound of a broken frog. Let's hear that again.
Oh.
He must have been hitting that Highstreet before he went live and forgot he said this goofy shit.
I have predictive psychic abilities where I can literally predict people's past, presents, or futures. So why'd you call me a psychic?
What a clown.
I believe everybody has the ability to have some type of psychic abilities.
And we all know he's full of shit because he just said this in the beginning of the video, right?
Not psychic. So why'd you call me a psychic? Yes, I have randomly at times predicted world events. Yes, I have.
See, this is what happens when a liar can't keep that story straight.
But I don't know where it comes from. I don't know where it came from or comes from.
Come from whatever he's been hitting before he goes live.
It's just a natural thing that pops in my head. But I'm not claiming that I'm a psychic. I mean, sometimes I believe I am. Sometimes I don't believe I am.
See, there's no need to throw somebody under the bus when they're more than willing to do it to themselves. I didn't have to expose this dude. He already knew he was a fraud.
You're going based off of my ghost box replies, dude.
Your boy Big Man.
God dang.
When all your content is ghost box sessions, what else am I supposed to go off of?
A ghost can come to the ghost box and say that it was done a different way.
So if that's the case, if we're to play along, how do we know he was even talking to Kanika the whole time?
Who cares if my replies said that it was done different ways?
Maybe the people that you charge for ghost box sessions, shouldn't you be able to guarantee that you're talking to who they're paying you to talk to? Your boy's all over the place right now.
Yeah, I'm all over the place right now with shit talking YouTube content people like you. People who create content by talking shit about people you don't know on YouTube all day because you ain't got no fucking talent.
Funny, he likes to subscribe to people with no talent, right?
Prove it with Kanika you talking to. Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
See how he won't defend his so-called paranormal research?
And go talk that same game to every other Kanika Jenkins ghost box session on YouTube.
Well, I kind of do that already, but it's going to take a while to get around to all these goofies.
Go talk shit to Steve Huff.
Now, you see, what's funny about that is, for a guy that goes around saying...
Funny thing is I've watched your videos before. I actually kind of like you.
Now, since he subbed to the channel, you would think he would have saw the episode where we exposed Steve Huff. I mean, that shit was so funny, even Mama Teresa shared it.
You're missing the whole fucking point of why I went to Kanika's case with Paranormal in the first place.
I know exactly why you did it. It's because your channel got a bunch of views and donations. You already admitted that your so-called paranormal research was bullshit.
It was to try to find out what happened. Why was Monifa smiling at Kanika's wedding?
Don't mind him. That's that Highstreet kicking in. You see, this dude wasn't even at the funeral to know if that was true or not. He got that info from another goofy.
Because when I seen her,
yeah, you guys all know his trusted source, right?
she was smiling and she had the camera on herself trying to fix her hair.
Let him try again.
I mean, Kanika's funeral. Fuck out of here, dude. I'm out.
Yeah, of course he's out, because that's what these frauds do. They make up a bunch of lies until they're confronted. And then once they are confronted, they just block you, go live again, and then claim you're making shit up about them.
You, in the past, have tried to say that I was high on camera.
Yeah, that's what he said about your boy Irish Steve-O. But given this dude's history, that's not too hard to believe. I mean, you gotta be on something to come on here and say you're talking to Tupac and Biggie. And judging by that thumbnail, it looks like you were on something. Maybe that's C Love.
Help Joe.
Kinda looks like he's living up to the name Highstreet.
Beautiful artist. Heaven's open. I'm looking this
Now, I'm not saying your boy's a junkie. All I'm saying is, he plays the part of a junkie pretty well. You know, like your boy Cecil says, based on my opinion and my research. But you know, don't point that out to him, because he's not gonna get your video taken down.
What's up, guys? Get ready, because a shit ton of these nasty videos are coming down.
Yeah, it's the face of somebody with super thin skin.
When I had old boy's video taken down yesterday, you know what he had enough audacity to say? Oh, I bet they don't know about you calling little girls hot. Which they took my words out of context, didn't call little girls hot.
Man, this guy lies all the fucking time.
What are you gonna do when there's two little hot girls you feel is hot at the time? Well, let me just say, at the time, these girls were not ugly, but little girls.
And if lying to his subs about the shit wasn't bad enough, look what he told his wife when she confronted him.
You said you called them two little sexy girls. What? That's definitely gotta be a lie.
And since at this point we all know that's true, let's see how he dances around it.
How would you like it? I said most guys and six. Hold on. I do
See, she ain't even buying that bullshit.
know what I said. I do know what I said. I said most guys that would have been 16 years old would have took advantage of those girls because those girls was not unattractive little girls. I didn't say that they were sexy. Those girls are not ugly. But I wasn't talking about them as being sexy.
I mean, he couldn't even get his sister to come on live and say he wasn't a pedophile. You know, the lady that accused him in the first place?
Rosie, do you think I'm a child molester? No, I think it's something that you did. Don't be recording me. I just wanted to know what you thought. You know, child molesters. Huh? Rosie don't think I did anything since then.
See, she said since then, not no, you didn't do it, meaning you did it, dumbass.
And that doesn't mean that I did anything.
See how fucking delusional this clown is?
I could have been sleepwalking if she said she saw something.
Yeah, like I said, complete liar.
Guys, when these people started going after me, they wanted you to believe that I was a woman basher.
Does this dude not watch his own videos?
This bitch used to suck my balls on YouTube. This bitch right here. This bitch looked like a scary, crazy, ugly troll in real life. I bullied Aunt Marty. That old bitch was a mean old fucking hag. But you look like you took 100 pounds of cock.
Remember, this guy has a daughter, and he's saying shit like this to a young girl.
I just got done reporting 7 videos this morning. And I'm not going to give up until they come down. Watch.
You best believe he means it this time. Listen to this story.
And I do have legal aid too as well. I do have a lawyer.
And if you believe that, then you'll also believe that he has a brain.
A friend of the family who is a certified lawyer.
See, he's not like you other clowns. He didn't get any type of lawyer. He got a certified lawyer.
And he says if it gets any worse, he's already in the process of working on the case anyway. He's actually on the phone with YouTube officials and, people of higher power on YouTube.
And I hope he shows his certified lawyer this video so the lawyer can call him a certified goofy.
Oh, yeah. My wife is also paying $1 a month so I can copyright all my videos too as well.
So he wants you to believe he can pay for a lawyer, yet his wife has to pay $1 a month for a copyright. This dude's a whole goofy. See, I can keep clowning this dude all day, but what would be the point? We all know he's full of shit. And he might not have a job in the paranormal field, but he would prosper at the circus, because he's one hell of a clown. Now, I haven't laughed as hard as I have in a long time than I did making this video, because this dude makes for great comic relief, and that's all I'm going to use him for from here on out. You won't see me trying to debunk him anymore on my channel, because we did a good job of that. All he'll be used for is comedy. And Cecil, before you go live to do another one of your epic rants, just defend your Kanika information, because nobody gives a shit about the other shit you're talking about, bro. And that's where we're going to end this one. I hope you had a good time. Like, share, and subscribe. And hit that Cash App in the description, because I might need that Cecil money to pay for a certified lawyer. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Hoping I'm going to come on here and rant and get angry so they can make another video about me and have more content. My biggest mistake is talking about personal shit that I shouldn't be talking about on YouTube. She was strangled by Monifa's bare hands.